for Houston in their run to the conference finals. But, man, did he have a rough one when they were eliminated by the Warriors.
Here's Irving. The Rockets pull it in. That's game one of a 3-game road trip to take the lead. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Beverly. And that's 21 points for James Harden. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Exciting stuff.
And, guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
And, you know, that tough game for Harden in the conference finals, a dozen turnovers for him, set an NBA record for most turnovers in a playoff game. Not how he wanted to go out, but he showed he can carry a team for stretches during the playoffs.
And that one's good. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Thompson dishes to LeBron. Shot to stop the run. He lays it in.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game. And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Harden against Shumpert. Harden kicks to Howard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 9 points for Howard.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Irving against Beverly. Looking to end his cold spell. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
The Rockets making a switch here. Ariza's checked in from deep Harden. But they'll get another chance. Howard kicks to Harden. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Harden.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
From the arc. The Rockets again can't hit.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
The three. Fleeces one from three.
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden.
Brewer passes to Harden. On the wing, Brewer. Harden draws the double to the inside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Ariza against Love. Fires from deep. Harden, no good. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Los Angeles. And stolen by Ariza. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Well, a careless foul, and they'll go to the line for 3 free throws. He makes the first of 3, and that narrows the gap to 1. The second one drops, and that ties the game up. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3.
You can tell that miss.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for...
Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. Tip-off goes to Houston. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the center filling out the middle. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
I mean, you've got to have more awareness on the floor and not make those kinds of errors.
Yeah, brain fade, brain neutral error, and those will cost you. They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Love. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Harden draws the double. Here's Brewer. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there. But then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there, Greg, to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
Shumpert is checked in for Kyrie Irving. Smith dishes to Love. And stolen by Ariza. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And he gets it to go. Harden's got 37.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Smith kicks to Love. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Timeout call for Rockets. They're ahead by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the first overtime. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Jason Terry. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Harden's shot is good.
Yeah, putting down the hammer here in overtime. How about 4 straight makes?
Yeah, he wants it over. 1 overtime is enough for him. He's going into high gear right now.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
And the gap's narrowing right now, Clark. Every second from here on out counts. Neither team can afford to make mistakes. You've got to manage the clock and play smart.
Are you kidding me? How could this get any better? A brilliant play defensively at the most crucial time.
And you love to see games played this well. It's not just about making shots. It's about making plays, particularly on the defensive end.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Kyrie Irving is checked in for the Cavaliers. A 3 off the inbound. Knocked away.
Way to stay alert and grab the long rebound.
To take the lead. That's good.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field here in overtime. So far, they are rolling. Beverly, the pass to Howard. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's been a nice game for Howard. He has 9 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. No good from Irving.
Oh, that's a tough 3-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Here's Harden. Count it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. No luck that time either. Here's James. Money!
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 3. 11 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Harden outside, launches it. He's off from 3. Smith. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
A 3-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yes, I'm here with Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.